All right, guys, I decided to go ahead and do a part 3 on the gutter trailer build. Just kind of touching up on where we left off on the very first video. There's a couple of things I misquoted, like the trailer size. It's actually a 7x14, not an 8x14. But anyway, this is where I've got so far with it. I've got the electric ran, all that. I've not got the solar panels on yet. There's a video, part 2, that explains how I've ran all the electric and stuff. So I kind of explain that if you're interested. But anyway, there is my elbow machine. It's a manual A and B elbow machine. Does 2x3 and 3x4s. Here is my Rover 100-watt solar charger or controller. I'm sorry. And then that is my remote to my inverter there. I've still not got my fan hooked up. There is the converter to go from 24 volts to 12 volts. I've got a little plastic box to hide all the wires and stuff I'm gonna put in. I've still left all the paint can holders and all that. I've got my 3-way light switches installed. I told you guys I was gonna do share a 15 amp with my counter or my workbench and my refrigerator and microwave. I changed my mind on that. So I've done a 20 amp. This controls my lights, my machine, gutter machine, and my two 20 amp plugs in the back. This one's just a spare. These two right here is for these two outlets here. 15 amps on each one. So this one will control my microwave and the refrigerator, and then this one will be for my DeWalt 4-bank charger, my Ego charger, and whatever else I need to plug up. So here's my battery bank setup, and like I said, there's a video that kind of goes in depth with that. On my machine, I put 15-inch legs. I built and put them on there. That way it sets it up higher for me. I went and bought a cradle. This is a 5/6 cradle. I went ahead and put that on the back and then moved one of my spools up front. What I plan on doing is I'm gonna keep a full roll of 6-inch white and probably 6-inch clay on the spools, and then on my cradle I'll be for my job to job or special orders. I've got my push broom holder there. I've got a little broom holder there. And then there's another spray can holder. There's my charger. I've got my machine kind of tore apart right now. I'm putting a longer cord on it. It's gonna plug up back here to that 20 amp plug there. Obviously I don't need that big, but I just wanted it there. Decided to put a plug here too, that way I can run my saws from here instead of reaching back behind the machine. That's the 3-way switch. So I decided that I may not put a shelf up here. I quoted that I was putting elbows up there before, and what I meant to say is random downspouts. But I decided I'm putting a lift right here. That way it's gonna swing out. I can pick up my full coils, bring it on here and put it on transfer. I'm gonna have transfer bars here, and that way I can set the coil down on this and then roll it to the next one. So it's gonna be right here. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough room to put the shelf. I'll just have to see. I doubt it, but that's not a big deal really. I still left my hand cleaners here. I moved that rack. I decided that I'm gonna put a slide out rack at the bottom of the machine. I got plenty of room here, so I'm gonna have a 5-foot slide out, pull out, and that's what's gonna hold my hangers, both 5 and 6-inch. So kind of out of the way kind of deal, maximizing space. I'm probably going to make a rack here, or a bracket here, that's going to hold 5 of my runouts for my gutters, and I should still be able to leave my cones right there. As far as over here, this is where I decided to do my power inlets at. I kind of want them on the passenger side. That way you're not facing the road, they're facing the house. But a couple things, all my breaker box and inverter and everything is right here. So I saved a lot of wiring, a lot of time. So that was one reason I decided to put it here. And another is when I back up and hook into the trailer, I'll see these wires, so I'm less likely, or my guys are less likely to pull out and pull one out. This one here is solely for the charger. It's a the plug's a 50 amp plug, but it's actually a 30 amp circuit for my 90 amp battery charger that's built into the inverter. So that's what this is for. It's going to have a 50 amp twist lock adapter on it, and that's just because I had the 50 amp box here, so why spend money? This is my shore power. The same reason I had this one, so I just used this one. But you just plug your extension cord up to it, so if something happens to the inverters or whatever, I can plug into any outlet or a generator and run it. But anyway, that's where I'm at right now with it. We do plan on switching these out to stainless, and probably shorten them a little bit to open the doors a little bit more. We're going to put a dry erase on the door, either this door or that door, but you know, a little at a time. Other than that, this is where we're at. So I figure I'd go ahead and show you, and if you guys have any questions or like what you see, like and subscribe, and comment below. All right, thanks.